today. If you'd have told me a couple of years ago that one day I'll be batting down the order in a list that included Benno, Chappell, Laurie and Greg, I don't think I would have believed you. As players, we're always quietly proud that Aussies produce the world's best cricket telecasts. The innovation and imagination that these people brought to their game typifies what the average fan in the outer would call having a go. And what a go it's been. From the talking stump to the super slow-mo camera, it brought the best aspects of the game into every living room.
Got him! Well bowled. 300 test wickets for Shane Warne. That was a beautiful delivery to get it.
The style of coverage was not only great news for the die-hard cricket fan, but made the game more accessible to a whole new generation of supporters. It's fitting that this season, the one taking us into the new millennium, will also launch the latest round of revolutionary ideas. You would have noticed one of these parked outside every major cricket ground in Australia. But you probably haven't met the man who spends most of his summer inside this van. He's Nine's Senior Cricket Director, Jeff Morris. And this season, as he's done for the past 20 or so, he'll watch about 30,000 balls bowled in tests and limited over versions of the game. This season, Jeff will have a few extra toys to play with, and one of them is the speed gun. Jeff, we've seen the speed gun used on telecasts in the past, but what we're talking about here is new millennium technology.
Yes, Mark, this system will measure the speed of a bowler's delivery as it leaves his hand to the 10th of a second, with the information appearing as an on-screen graphic. The technology we're using was developed by our people in conjunction with local company OzSoft and the US-based Information and Display Systems, the major electronic statistics provider for American television sports broadcasters. In fact, it's the same technology successfully used to measure the service speed on the Pro Tennis Tour. So, if Pakistan's Shoaib Akhtar whips down a ball at 160.9 kilometres an hour...
That's 100 miles an hour.
That's right, Mark. Our viewers will know about it immediately. As soon as the ball has struck the bat or finished in the keeper's gloves, we'll have the speed available for display, as well as keeping a statistical record of every delivery bowled through the summer.
This season, the Snikometer will help remove the mystery about whether a batsman has made contact or not. Network Cricket Director Rob Shearlock has been trialling the Snikometer, which incorporates state-of-the-art computer technology.
Yes, Mark, the Snikometer, as we affectionately call it, is a very clever computer program. Basically, it synchronises the sound from our stump mics with the flight of the ball as seen through our super slow-mo lenses. Then it displays it side by side in a visual format so that you can make your own comparison. And it works on the simple principle that any sound has its own signature or waveform or pattern. The sharper the sound, the more definite the pattern. For instance, bat hitting ball is going to have a very dramatic pattern than bat hitting pad or bat hitting glove. So therefore, when we run the Snikometer, you're able to see the moment that the sound happened. It's very clever, very simple, and it's technology at the touch of a button.
18 months ago, WWOS Sports approached Allround International, a company which produces television systems based on Israeli military applications, to develop a system to help with some of the more critical decisions on the playing field. The result is the strike zone. When faced with an LBW appeal, an umpire must decide whether the ball would have hit the stumps. This technology will take out the guesswork. It will also help determine whether the bowler is encroaching on the wicket in his follow-through and damaging the pitch, or whether he is getting his line and length right, or even if those annoying close-in fieldsmen are within the prescribed distance from the bat. The strike zone, the speed gun and the Snikometer are part of a $1 million research and development program, the fruits of which will be evident on screens right around Australia this summer.
Having a lot of pride in my bowling makes me appreciate the precision that goes into Channel 9's cricket coverage. It's world class.
It's quite a very busy place, there's lots of noise going on, there's people discussing tactics in the back of the commentary box, there's directors and producers yelling out things across the place, and I didn't realise it was going to be so noisy.
Yeah, I'll catch up. Sorry, go on. We've got a vast array of people who keep us informed. We've got our statisticians,
and our scorers and all sorts of other people who provide information. It may be to do with, you might think, inconsequential things like weather and things like that, but people back in their living rooms want to know about that.
He's gone for it, and it could go all the way. There's a man out there, he's running around, will catch it. Yes, he does. 2 points for India, and they've worked very hard here today. 4 wickets for Kumbwe, and the captain is absolutely delighted.
I feel privileged to be a captain of the best cricket side in the world, and I feel comfortable knowing we're being covered by the best television coverage of cricket in the world, Channel 9.